Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Previously, we started off here in Sanctuary, and we essentially started to continue the work we've been doing on this place. I had commented on how prior to that, we came face to face with the mercenary that took our son. It sounded like he's actually in the hands of the Institute, which is a bit unfortunate, but it also sounded like he's safe for the moment. Which is why I wasn't in too much of a rush at this point. However, I think it is time that we want to follow up on that lead. We don't really want it to go dry, and we're not sure if it's going to work to begin with. So, I believe the place we are looking to head to is Goodneighbor. Nick Valentine is with us, and we're going to hit the road and go straight there. So, let's get to it.
Another beautiful day in the most dangerous place in the world.
So, first time actually leaving the place with the new gate up. Um, I have some interesting thoughts on what we can do with it later on, too. So, new things we can do. So we haven't really been out towards Goodneighbor yet, but of course we know the road from here to Diamond City, so I'm probably going to meet y'all on the flip side, because we've traveled this route a few times, so we'll probably catch up around Diamond City. How about that? Okay, so we are kind of relatively in the safe zone. Um, we want to head to right to Goodneighbor, really. We're looking for Dr. Amari. Okay. We might be going. I say might. We are definitely going into like the war zone here, so this could be a little tricky. Oh, not the Trinity Tower again. I forget if you go there if you can get rid of the radio signal. It's like coming off the ghouls. Boston Public Library. Trinity Tower. Oh, that's it. You know, we'll come. I know somebody there needs help. We'll come back, alright? Not ghouls. Super mutants. Hebrews Comics. I feel like there's something I need from there. But if I recall, I think there's a quest that brings you there too. Swan. I see some barricades up the way.
A lot of my cases dead end in Boston Common. I prefer not to join them.
Yeah. Oh, and I think this is Boylston Clabbit. Sounds familiar. I know there's a few places here you can find. You can actually find cheers around here. Oh! Welp. How even? How even? Okay. Okay, I think I think I'm back to where I was. I don't know how that happened. There were so many mines over there. Let's go this way. I'm gonna try to avoid that. And remind myself I need to save. I don't remember where the minefield was, though. Oh, it's a bot. That was where it was. I wonder if that's a hideout, and that's why it was there. I think it was going the wrong way anyway. So let's remind oneself to quick save, so that we know what we're doing. Not so that when I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not. Yes, Nick. So we're not backtracking to the start again. That one was on me.
Something out.
Hey, oh my god, really? Oh, it's walls. Just.
Anyone you walk away from. What's that?
Wow. How can you miss so many shots? This looks like mutant territory. I do not want to deal with mutants.
Then. Looks clear.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
I just even know I'm here. And let me guess, Goodneighbor's on the other side of that fence post. Which means we need to go around one way or the other. I hear super mutants. I don't like this. Uh-oh. I seem to remember talking to somebody about this before recently. Oh my god. Okay. Down. I have like no armor on me.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing.
Oh my god. Run! Oh, this is so bad. What is going on? I got back to the barricade. Okay. I need to deal with these. There's raiders and mutants. And I don't know where Nick is. Nick is right there.
Playing games with me, huh? Peekaboo!
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not going the way I planned. Oh! angle on him. Shoot. Do I have...
Why don't you just
Man. This isn't quite the walk in the park that I was hoping for, but it is the one I surely expected. Where are the frickin' raiders? Are they above me? Oh my god. They've been above me the whole time. I think I got the mutants, right?
no sign of them now?
There you are, dude. Come on. They're not worth it. I gotta watch where I'm going. Man, Goodneighbor is a rough place, I'm betting. like if I literally knew nothing about Goodneighbor, like this is where we're looking for it. Nick. Should I have gone the other way? I'm not going in there. Well, you're very dead. Are you dead because... yeah, I know, Nick. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot! I heard that. Oh, my God. Okay. I got hit with a missile. We're very close to it. Holy crap. Oh, you frickin'... I didn't even see what I walked into. This place is a death trap. What did I walk into? Oh my god. A bookstore. Oh. Oh my god. Hit. Come on, hit. Oh my god. What is going on out here? Oh. Oh no. I'm just running. Oh, thank God. No, not thank God. Not thank God. Those are raiders. Or something. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. What do I have? What can I do? What did I just watch? Were those raiders? Those are not raiders. Those are gunners? Is that what they're called? Set gunner conscript. I thought I was walking up to Goodneighbor because I was pretty close. I was not close. Look at the distance. I should have been looking closer. Huh.
Someone was expecting trouble.
Apparently. So that must be their mark. It's like a hockey mask. An old school hockey mask. What is this place? Mass fusion. I know there's a bobblehead here. I don't know if we can get to it though. Let's try and see what's there. It's quiet. No, it's not. Apparently the bobblehead is high above the entrance area. I don't really know if we should be here. This is not what I had in mind. You know what? I would really like to check that place out, but I think let's go to Goodneighbor first. We're not exactly in the best of stead here. Is that it? I thought it was further than that. Oh! Sorry, Nick. I don't think he noticed me. We'll deal with the locals in a bit. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Goodneighbor. I like the sign.
Well, it's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress.
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
What's it to you?
Gotta know who's backing who in Goodneighbor. I ain't never seen you before. Maybe you're in the market for a little insurance?
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, sister?
Yes.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Kind of a weird twisted version of the Minutemen, I guess. The old school kind of way of looking at things.
Goodneighbor. That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Okay. Well, it's a rough place, like I said.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
I guess not. Is there a place I could sleep? We've just been kind of through the ringer here. Daisy's discounts.
Brotherhood of Steel, better stay out of Goodneighbor.
Hey.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Huh.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Sure.
What's it like, you know, being a ghoul?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time. But I guess I can't blame them. On the upside, I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything?
Yeah, I suppose that would get old, and you know, it is very much what's the word for it? I can't think of the word for it. I have a word in mind that goes along with that. If it comes to me, I'll mention it.
Wait, you're 220 years old.
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
As a matter of fact.
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
I had a beautiful house. White picket fence and a lawn with the greenest grass you've ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
I like that one.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
So this must be the Diamond City version of a place for ghouls. No segregation going on here, right?
What kinds of things do you sell?
Oh, a bit of everything. Canned beans to chems. I try to take every weird bit of junk the caravans are willing to trade. So chances are you'll find something to your liking here. Ready to take a look?
You know, that I think of it, I think the word that was coming to my mind was body shaming in a weird way, because it is kind of like that. But I mean, they have other differences about them too, of course. But that's what it's coming to in my mind.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Adhesive, I think I got quite a bit, but never hurts. I don't see anything in here that was jumping out at me though, so. Friendly enough, I guess. And who are...
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I like this one. It's definitely not a ghoul. What are you, not? Come on, we at least say who.
Who?
There we
What
go.
are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Cleo. Okay. Let's not press. Should we press the robot?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot.
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
Okay,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A gun for every occasion.
I'll go with it. I could buy some ammunition. I don't know if I really want to, but wow, it's got a nuke launcher right there. Okay, is that our? Yeah, that is memory den. I'd like to check the place out, but the third rail. Maybe we should check the place out. What is that?
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in. I toss out the troublemakers. You keep that in mind.
Okay, so you're the muscle, the musk aisle, if you will. Ooh, I hear that.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that you come in peace malarkey.
'Cause we're all a little strange in here. Have you got a history that needs erasing? Did you come in just for the beer and cigarettes? A broken down dream you're tired of chasing. Ooh, well, I'm just the girl to make you forget.
Nick! Oh, hey!
So we're glad you dropped by. Come in, loosen up your tie. Have a drink, or maybe just one more. But if you're searching for something to bring you comfort, well, I'm the one you're looking for. Is your motor running close to empty? Or are you running from yourself? We're thirsty for a brand new kind of pleasure. Or are you hungry to be somebody else? So sit down, your pretty face. You came to the right place. Oh, where every night it starts once more. I'm telling you, Fred, your search is at an end. 'Cause I'm the one you're looking for.
That was really cool. I had to stop for that. Is she doing another one?
That's right, Goodneighbor. I'm the one you're looking for. We'll be right back after a short break.
I can just camp
Beautiful
down
as
here.
always, Mags.
Well, thanks, Charlie. Can I get some water?
No need to even ask. I always set aside a stash of the good stuff just for you.
You are such a sweetheart, Charlie. Thank you.
I need to talk to this one.
What, another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
Oi, we got beer. And if you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, the flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
The third rail? Is this your place?
What? Nah, Gov. Place is Hancock's. Old Charlie just keeps the floor clean and drinks dirty. So, you buying or what?
I like this place.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's to drowning sorrows. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
Not your concern. Now, you taking the job or what?
Fine.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Nick. I'm just curious on what they're doing.
Excuse me, miss?
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I loved it.
I loved the song. It was perfect.
There ain't nothing like real jazz.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your hands. They move even when you aren't thinking, right? Quick on the draw. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Oh, I can flirt with her. Let's do another song. I want to actually more about her.
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it.
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on. Tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
I wouldn't mind hearing another song.
A good musician listens to her audience. How about this one?
Paying customers only.
I love the music here. I can't remember how many tracks there are for this, but I know there's a few.
like an earthquake starting to roll. I felt my world shake, out of control, like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you, like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream, waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, pardon me please. The fallout's blowing through, but baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure you got the power, you got the cure. Like a train wreck, jumping the track, or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure you got the power, you got the cure. Like a mushroom, cloud in the sky, I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through and through. Baby, it's just you, radiating through and through. Oh baby, it's just, baby, it's just, baby, it's just you.
So cool, if you ask me. I love that this is a thing. That is actually the reason I came down here. I definitely want to explore this place in the town more, but I think we'll move on to
Yeah?
the memory den. That job for him. I thought that was linked to something else. I don't want to disappoint Nick. I don't actually want to go murder a bunch of people. I wanted to see more what it was for.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their synths.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Goodneighbor!
And who's in charge of Goodneighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people!
In case you're wondering,
The Diamond City radio signal comes in loud and clear here in Goodneighbor. And that Travis, man, he got good.
So our work with Travis has not gone unnoticed. I don't know, maybe we should explore this place a little bit more. I know there's a few people. Something was mentioned about the hotel, a pre-war ghoul, and I think there was a radio signal coming from here. We should check that out too, maybe. So let's check it out. Let's go look. I guess we're not really in a hurry.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Interesting crew. Well, I guess we got a place to stay if it wasn't morning already.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Can you tell me a bit about this hotel?
Oh, why do they always have questions? The Hotel Rexford used to be a grand establishment. We even had guests that didn't throw up all over the floor. But now the only people who come by are looking for somewhere to nurse a hangover or shoot up chems. So, still want a room?
I don't need one right now, but, well, who's the owner?
Who owns this place?
Mr. Morawski. Oh, you should have seen him in his day. This place used to be flowing with high-end chems, beautiful clients, and oh, the parties. But now he just stews in the back office and disgraces his parents' memory. I swear, if they knew how far he's fallen, they'd die all over again. So why don't you rent a room before I get worked up?
I mean, you're not worked up. I can keep asking questions.
Tell me more about this Morawski character.
Oh, why bother? He's worthless. The other big names caught him with his pants down, and now he just has this ratty hotel. That's the way Goodneighbor operates. The strong make it to the top until someone stronger kicks them down. Now, are you buying this room or not?
They keep giving me options to press her.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Claire.
I have been working in this hotel for over 40 years, and this is not how I imagined spending my retirement. Now, are you done being nosy, or are you getting a room?
You keep giving me options. The game keeps giving me options. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, but...
I don't think so.
Mark another in the moocher column.
Hey, come on. I didn't say I wasn't going to do it ever. Who are you?
Hey there. You're new around Goodneighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Interesting.
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls at Diamond City, that's for damn sure.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
I'm down with that. It's a good way to get to know people. When I said I liked the place, we're talking about the third rail. That was pretty cool. And the memory den. That sounds interesting. So,
what's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
So, you're sending me to a brewery or a bar, or both? Yeah, what's the catch?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
I will certainly try.
Isn't brewing equipment gonna be kind of... large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are you gonna take the job?
Oh, yeah, what the heck.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Alright, Trouble Brewing. I'm fine with that, I guess. Wait.
Oh man, someone new! You need some Jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
You must be the one she was talking to. I didn't get a good look at him.
What's Jet?
You don't know? It's the best. It just hypercharges everything. Like you got the speed of 10 men in one inhaler.
Interesting.
What other kinds of chems do you have?
Well, you got your medicinal shit, Rad-X and Rad-Away for radiation sickness. Hey, do you think that's why they call it Rad-X? That's far out. Mentats are for the sciencey types, you know, eggheads looking for a boost to solve big problems. Buff-outs for the muscle men. Fuck, just try it all is what I say.
Not really my thing, but, it's always the chem people, right? I'm gonna... How much business do you really do with Radaway and Rad-X in a city full of ghouls? I mean, really. What about work, yeah?
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
You said gunners are out there?
The blackest-hearted mercs around, friend. Well-armed, organized. So, you know, make sure they don't catch you.
Yeah, we just ran into them outside.
Anything more you can tell me about hallucinogen?
Like I said, that name's killer. They probably made all kinds of chemicals worth grabbing. The Gunners were willing to send a team in there, and those guys don't go after lame marks.
Okay.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Okay. A hallucinogen canister. Yeah, I like the play on terms there.
I just clean up around here.
Yeah, they didn't even give you a name. You're just a hotel worker. I kind of figured. Okay. Can we go back here? This is not... No, there's stairs. Okay, this is not employees only. What is this? Am I gonna get shot for walking in there? This is a good time to back up just, just in case. We don't want the mine incident to replay itself here.
Look, I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
What's up, Murawski?
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
Okay, waste of space, that's what she said. Something on that line, right? There's downstairs? What's downstairs? Okay, pre-war ghoul, they said. Elevator doesn't work. Probably not a big deal here. You can literally drop into the elevator. That looks familiar. Vault Tech rep.
Hey. What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
If you recall, he was the one who kind of that came to our door at the very beginning, and he was like you said, sold us our spot. And then when we went to the vault, he was turned away at the door.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that.
Imagine.
Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Have I got a place for you, my man? You're just the kind of person I was looking for.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really?
Yes.
You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Yeah, after all the time I put into it, I better come visit. Okay, cool. We got somebody recruited to Sanctuary. Is this the room I can rent? Anybody else here we can talk to? Ooh. Man, why's everything up here gotta be owned? Even the cigarettes are owned. Of course the cigarettes are owned. What am I saying? There's something else I had in mind. I think the guy I'm thinking of might actually be in the memory den. So, we got a new partner, I guess. This dude. He seems familiar to me. Does that guy have a man bun? Okay, well, let's not dwell on that. Ooh, stairs. I forgot about the basement. Oh, yeah, it's literally a lab. Okay. And that's not the I'm doing research kind of lab. This is the more recreational kind of lab. No, this is not my kind of lab. Oh, this is filthy. This is god-awful. What you got in here? This is the kind of lab that makes me want to run screaming. The sad part about it, too, is, like, this is the lab. So if you see the labs, like, that I've worked in, I'm not going to say they aren't cluttered, but usually I try to keep my spaces at least clean. And this is stuff people are putting in their bodies. I'm like, this is not okay. That's just not okay.
Hey, you find that brewing machine yet? Or are you
Not
just
yet.
here looking for scrap?
I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but okay. Wow, everybody here sells weapons. I guess you got it when you live in a place like this. Oh, you got some good food stuff. I think I'm good on plans to put in.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
Rufus.
Good to see you again.
Wait, come back. Come back. Oh, no, not that.
I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Does he have anything for big sale? Screws and springs, that's what I was thinking of. It's 2 screws and springs. Wow, that's gonna run me out of money. What can I sell? Molotovs, I'm not gonna use those. Actually, I totally would use them. Clean, blue, casual, wait, why? Why do I have those? Eyeglasses, I guess I'm not really wearing them, right? Oh, I totally still have my wedding ring. And my husband's. Cram, we don't need that. Those are for the next part. Fusion cells, I can sell those, right? Fusion cores I'll hold on to. Mini nukes are pretty rare. Flamer, I don't really use. I don't think I have anything in this caliber, so let's go and get rid of those. I say that now. Yeah, well, at least I got some money back. Man, that stuff is expensive. I need to start taking more jobs. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Well. What
Can't
happened
believe
here?
it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Synth component. Cool. Not cool actually, but... Oh, sorry.
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
You're not exactly the friendliest people, are you? I guess I can't blame them for that. I'm assuming these are just... well, drifters, so passerbys, I guess. Do these... They're owned, okay. So...
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
I'm okay. Have we gone inside this building yet? I don't think we have. This is kind of cool.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Oh, the Pridwin. He's talking about the airship.
Yes?
Drifter... I know Hancock's here. Can we...
Goodneighbor ain't good enough for you? Go check out Covenant. Heard that place is all kinds of fancy.
Covenant? Covenant. That sounds... It's a familiar word. I don't know if that's actually familiar. I guess... Well, it popped up as a miscellaneous, right? So I guess we can figure it out. Oh, they have a jail. Okay. So they don't just stab everybody outright. He is here. Oh,
A
right
new
here.
player in Goodneighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Fahrenheit.
Excuse me, you ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I remember from a series I watched, they kind of compared. One of the individuals in the story was saying how they didn't like the game of chess because of how willingly they would just sacrifice, pieces, and they kind of looked at akin to, how chess was actually brought into existence, and why the queen was given so much power and things like that. And he said he didn't like it for that reason because it kind of promotes the idea that lives of some people are worth more than others. And I would agree with him. I don't care for that mindset.
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
The side effects. Okay.
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, I never really... That's not sciencing. I don't know if they have any logic behind how they came up with that. You're an idiot. Wow. That's... okay.
Wow. You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Oh...
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Goodneighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, weren't we talking about your needs? What did you come here for?
Yeah, and they're not exactly just boogeymen of the Commonwealth. We find components on what are supposed to be normal people.
What's a synth?
Don't tell me we have a pair of virgin ears. You just made my day. Synths are just like you and me.
Oh, here we
Only
go.
they didn't get created the natural fun way. No, they were built by the Institute. Some of the older ones are basically just robots. But the new models, your own mother couldn't tell the difference. So that's why me and mine gotta stay extra special close to one another. Any slight change might be a clue that someone's been replaced. Anything else you need?
If I'm not mistaken, if you go back to Diamond City where the two had their confrontation, one of them was shot. I think they were supposed to be brothers or something like that. I think the one that was shot was actually telling the truth. The one that survived is actually a synth. More on the Institute.
Why does the Institute replace people?
Hell if I know. Mess with people's heads, control us from the shadows, or maybe they do it just because they can. No one knows where the Institute is, what kind of people they are, or why they've decided to engineer their own slaves. But there it is. Just to be clear, everyone's welcome in Goodneighbor. I don't care if you're a synth, ghoul, or even a super mutant, so long as you play nice. And let me tell you, synths still under the Institute's control don't play nice. Done talking about this. What else you need?
Which is why they don't care about Nick. Why everybody here seems to treat him like just another guy, right?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me a word.
Uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Oh my god, how have I missed that every time I play this?
What else can you tell me about Pikmin Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
Alright, let's do it. It's on my list already anyway. We have something that directed us that way, I think.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see. Find out what's really going on there.
Will do.
Let me ask you something.
Yes?
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening.
Gotcha.
Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Interesting. I don't know if I missed something in there. Is he actually referring to McDonough? Because he doesn't seem like the warmest of people. But I guess, being a mayor, he probably sees that as kind of a big service to them. Well, directly to him, I guess. I guess that makes sense, right? When it's your own kid. Took down 4 guys.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
That is pretty funny.
Was it hard, settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Goodneighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Hey, I don't mean to bitch, but aren't you supposed to be heading to Pickman Gallery for me? Something else you need?
Yeah, I'm going.
Looking for more work?
No.
Nothing right now, sorry. But check around the neighborhood. Always something going on.
Okay, never mind. That was funny. Alright, well. We've learned a little bit more about this. What do I have on? Oh, never mind. That's my quest.
You sticking around, you'll need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nos is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nos, but she pays.
Okay. That's how that comes to us. I thought the job that he was talking about in the third rail... What am I holding? Oh yeah, I suppose that he would say that, wouldn't he? So I was thinking, for some reason when I was in the third rail, that had to do with Bobby No-Nos, they called her. Can't imagine why they call her that. I know we were supposed to be doing the next story, but it took us so long to kind of get here, and I kind of got caught up in the city a little bit. So I think we'll save Memory Den for the next one. So to recap, we got back to around Diamond City to the Fens, basically. Made our way through a war zone that I figured was coming to here at Goodneighbor, and have found the Memory Den, but we kind of spent some time looking around here and getting to know some of the people, picking up jobs. And it was funny that Nick mentioned he kind of became the handyman and the one who would do all the jobs that nobody wants to do, because that's kind of what we've become. So we have a little bit more in common there than I thought we originally would have had in common. Next time, we are going to move on to the Memory Den officially. And so with that being said, let's close things out for this one. I'll be continuing tonight, so if you're here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.